Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I want to presentation about my industrial training at Pejabat Pengurusan Fasiliti Universiti Teknikal Malaysia, Melaka. My personal background is my name Muhammad Hafizuddin bin Faizal. My matrix number 14DKM18F2005. My class DKM 6A. Date my industry training is 27 of September 2021 until 11 February 2022. My company name and address is Pejabat Pengurusan Fasiliti Universiti Teknikal Malaysia, Melaka, Hang Tuah Jaya 76100, Durian Tunggal, Melaka, Malaysia. UTM, or as known as Universiti Teknikal Malaysia, Melaka, have two campus. First, main campus is at Durian Tunggal, Melaka, and the second campus is industry campus at Aikro, Melaka. UTM established at December 1 year of 2000. Area for UTM is about 725 acres. So location for UTM is at entranceway near at Acro Toll Plaza. This is UTM organization chart, as you can see here. The background of the Office of Vice Chancellor, Development and Management of Facilities UTM. That's where my office for industry training. The Office of Vice Chancellor, Development and Management of Facilities was established on October 16, year 2014. The Office of the Vice Chancellor, Development and Management of Facility is headed by Yang Berbahagia Profesor Madya T.S. Muhammad Rahimi bin Yusof. In addition to the Vice Chancellor Office, Development and Management of Facilities, there are 5 more responsibility center under its administration, which is first, Office of Facilities Management, PAF, or in Malay we call Pejabat Pengurusan Fasiliti. Second, Development Management Office, DPP, or as known as Pejabat Pengurusan Pembangunan in Malay. Third, Office of Occupational Safety and Environment Sustainability, KPKA, or as known as Pejabat Keselamatan Pekerjaan dan Kelestarian Alam Sekitar. For fourth, University Vehicle Management Office, PPKU, or as known as Pejabat Pengurusan Kenderaan Universiti. And lastly is Security Office. For my office, for my industry training, I was involved in Office of Facility Management, PPF. The Office of Facility Management has been actively involved in implementation of infrastructure and physical facilities from the beginning of the establishment of UTM in year 2000. The implementation of the best operation and maintenance is on the agenda of the department in particular and the university generally to ensure the comfort and welfare of building users is always guaranteed. Mechanical unit, where I training with mechanical unit introduction. Mechanical unit is one of the unit that are fully responsible for the maintenance and service of the university. Unit mechanical responsibility for the entire parent campus and industry campus. The unit consists of 10 employees. Next, for my summary of activity, what I do in Pejabat Pengurusan Fasiliti, In week 1 until week 5, I reporting to the company and having some briefings and rules and assessment. Update the updated fire extinguisher in the system. Monitor BMS or as known as Building Management System UTM in online. Maintenance work main switchboard MSB at FKE. FKE is one of faculties at UTM as known as Fakulti Kejuruteraan Elektrik. Next, RSP pump maintenance work at sewage treatment plant in UTM. Week 6 until week 10, I got a task where the task of drawing according to the plan that has been given in the form of a PowerPoint. Inspection of each UTM elevator by JKKP employees. Work install wire for machine use in FKP. FKP is also one of facility at UTM as known as Fakulti Kejuruteraan Pembuatan. Monitor the maintenance work of fountain pump in UTM Lake. Briefing for the preparation of the 16th convocation ceremony at the Dewan Chancellor UTM. Week 11 until week 15, my summary of activities are maintenance of the air conditioning in Dewan Chancellor for the preparation of the convocation ceremony. The day of the 16th convocation ceremony at Dewan Chancellor UTM. Repair work and cleaning of UTM cafeteria kitchen appliance. Make the task of updating the fire extinguisher. Make a visit to the primary screen at the sewage treatment plant UTM. Make an inspection on the fire alarm panel at UTM. For week 16 until week 20, my summary of activities are checking sub switchboard SSB caught on fire at Dewan Sukan UTM. Make an inspection on the UTM vehicle. Work dries the water in the FTMK pit lift. FTMK is also one of faculty at UTM as known as Fakulti Kejuruteraan Maklumat and Komunikasi. Work install the fountain pump on the lake UTM. Work install cross-floor cooling fan in each UTM lift. Next, industry training activities that I involved in pejabat pengurusan facility work, such as working in confined space. Working in confined space is for workers that have permit that out by company. So this is the procedure for working in confined space at UTM sewage treatment plant. First, preparation for permit to work. Second, isolation work area and confined space. Third, training or progging. Fourth, remove unwanted gas, heat generate, dust and smells from the space. Provide fresh air for the entrance. Fifth, test air at the top, middle and bottom and in remote areas. 6. Air from forced ventilation should be from a clean source, free from contaminants. 7. All authorized entrants must use the standard protection PPE. 8. Maximum duration of permit to work in 8 is 8 hours. May be extended for a maximum about 4 hours. Provide all the terms and conditions remain the same. Start work only after the permit is provided by entry supervisor and permit issuer. Lastly, do the work until it's done or the permit of work is expired. Next, for my industry training activities is monthly elevator maintenance checklist. Inside the car of elevator, ensure the door can open and close freely and without obstruction. Look for signs of damage on the ceiling, handrail and walls. Find and replace any burnt out light, including in the control panel. Confirm that the emergency phone connects quickly with 999 or the local fire department. Second, outside the car, replace any light that have burned out at each floor. Inspect the door panels and clearance. Test the smoke detector and fire alarm system. Third, in the machine room, test the smoke detector and fire alarm system. Check oil levels and ensure all systems are properly lubricated. Examine electrical wiring for signs of fraying and defects. Make sure there is adequate headroom for technician. Remove anything that interferes with access to the equipment. On top of the car elevator, ensure the emergency exit hatch is easily accessible. Test the brake and inspect the mechanism to make sure it is in a good condition. Check cables for sign of wear. Look for sign of rodents or vandalism along the hoistway. In the lift pit of elevator, make certain the area has proper access. Inspect the pit to make sure it has the necessary clearance. Check the car frame for sign of damage. Lastly, for my industry training activities is fire protection system maintenance. First, inspection of fire extinguisher type A, B, C and carbon dioxide. Emergency light checks and exit sign light. Inspection of heat detector, smoke detectors and sprinkler system. Emergency bell check and alarm panel system check. Findings. I found that industry training is a very good and beneficial program for polytechnic students. It can provide exposure to students and allow students to adapt to the real world of work. So throughout my industrial training, I gained a lot of experience. I also can increase my knowledge and skills practically and not just theoretically. Next, I will be able to increase self-confidence when exposed with public and know how to interact properly. In addition, I also learn how to solve a problem in groups when doing a task. Suggestion for organization: mentoring students from beginning to the end so they doesn't take long to learn it. Second, increase the number of employees because there are a lot of work to be done and less manpower. My suggestion for polytechnic: explain to the company about the scope so the company does not give unrelated work in excess. For conclusion, the conclusion that I can draw from the course of industry training is the way we adapt to the environment, employers and employees in the real world of work. This gives me a different perspective who only sees a lot of theory. In addition, this industry training also provide a lot of expose on self-discipline, self-confidence, ways of dressing, and behavior between employees and employers. This will help me when step into the real world of work, which is more challenging. Reference, we can look at Garisan Panduan Lapor Diri Tamat Latihan Industri, and this is a website for Polytechnic Menima Melaka. Lastly, I want to say thank you for watching and listening to my video. I hope everyone stay healthy, stay safe at this pandemic season. Overall, I want to say thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.